In my experience, I have lost out on the social aspect of the workplace because of my gender. It's a bit different if I am the only woman, and particularly the youngest woman, at the pub. Men feel that their conversation needs to be stilted, or they're very conscious that what they say isn't appropriate. So I lose out on that networking, that after work hours skill set and advantage that other people can have.
If my male colleague made a suggestion, he was always right, whereas I felt as though because perhaps I'm female, if I made a suggestion, it was wrong, and I had to always justify it by showing a lot of evidence.
We were working for Pride. They were basically looking at it from a very kind of white male-oriented, straight kind of view, and they weren't taking into account how some of the nuances that can be kind of realised when you're talking about and to the queer community, they were kind of just ignoring them completely.
I've noticed that if I tell somebody my age, that they start treating me a little bit different to how they were treating me because I don't really look my age.
I was doing a computational project and we had to basically model these balls running against a container, and I had made my balls all different colours, and my demonstrator came to me and said, this is what you get when you give a girl a physics project. They make it all colourful.
My friend had an older guy who was kind of hitting on her, but equally kind of making her feel a bit left out because of her race. She had to get one of the teachers to help her get out of the job and move on to a different job.
It was a long time ago when I used to work in a corner shop, and we were allowed to wear whatever we want, but the boys always wore scruffy clothes, and the girls were told that they had to wear makeup and kind of dress up a lot more.
The interview that we had when we first started working there was a group interview, and they didn't really ask any of the guys questions. It was just, they was definitely looking for like that demographic of like girls.
I'm an engineer, so we tend to get more males in that sector. So when I have seen females in that sector, they have kind of been discriminated almost.
Half of my company are predominantly straight white males, and they're fairly cliquey as well. They stay together and they're all friends. And then at one point a woman, she was quite young as well and of a different ethnicity, tried to join in and tried to do the same role that they do. And eventually she actually felt quite unwelcome. She felt uncomfortable enough to actually leave the job.
So in order to get diversity in higher kind of strata in businesses, have visual representations of those people doing well. So if in a company someone goes to apply and they look at it and they go, this is a predominantly white male company and all the leadership roles are already male, that's probably not my kind of company.
Diversity is a reality, it's inclusion, it's a choice, and that's very important that people have to realise.